The water's cold. Is the wobble on your crankbait important when you're fishing cold water? Wow! That's a beauty. Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning. February 13th on a balmy February 13th. Just absolutely gorgeous weather out here. Not. We're looking at Hebrews 10:24. Let us think about each other and help each other to show love and do good deeds. You know, guys, you know what's coming up tomorrow. That's right, Valentine's Day, the love day of the entire year. So let us think about each other and help each other and show love and do good deeds. I think I'm going to go wash the dishes tonight or something. Yeah, right. Don't anybody hold their breath, especially Chris. Don't hold your breath on that. Okay, here's what we wrote about that. Tournament fishermen wear their names on their shirts. This makes it easy for a fishing fan to know who's at tournaments. Without name tags, it'd really be tough. Even extremely recognized anglers can be confusing. For instance, folks often mistake Roland Martin and me for each other. We've had that happen together. We've been together in places, and people would come up and call me Roland. I said, no, this is Roland. And they look over and they go, well, and they still don't know. They're still confused. Of course, now, Roland's a little bit older than me, so it's a little bit easier to tell nowadays than it used to be. You know, even my buddy Hank Parker, a lot of people actually believe, and they have a hard time believing that I'm actually older than Hank Parker. You know, you can't tell by looking, so they have a hard time believing that. But and nowadays, what they're in, the fans would never recognize the fishermen, because these guys, the fishermen, were wearing masks before mask was mandated by the government. They were wearing these hoods and everything. They wore gloves. Nothing was sticking out but their eyeballs, and they were doing that to protect themselves from the sun. But you couldn't really tell who it was. If they didn't have a name on, you couldn't even tell who it was. You know, we learn in tournaments to recognize somebody's boat by their boat wrap. That's their face, is that boat wrap. But when you get up close, you don't even know who it is half the time, because you can't see anything but their eyeballs. I've always thought that the whole world would get along better if everyone just wore a name tag. If I was president, I wouldn't mandate a mask. I'd mandate a name tag. Just simply calling someone by their first name is encouragement. That right there is something I think we ought to take to the bank out of today's devotional. Just simply calling someone by their first name is encouragement. Spend today trying to build up those that you encounter. Everyone you run into, just kind of take a second or two and think, how can I make them feel better? Sometimes just smile at them. But if you call them by their best name, hey, Chris, how you doing today, baby? It helps. Use every opportunity to say something nice to everyone you talk to. Oh, I think that's another one we take to the bank. Use every opportunity to just say something nice to everyone we talk to. And a lot of you might not even talk to anybody today, with the weather really bad in the mid part of the United States and social distancing and all of that. You know, you don't even talk to a lot of people you used to talk to. But try to say something nice to everybody you do talk to. It won't be long until your encouragement, listen to this, your encouragement spurs others into doing and saying positive things to and about other people. They might even say something nice and positive to you. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. With just a little effort, you're spreading love. That's right. Just a little effort, you're spreading love. Let us think about each other and help each other to show love and do good deeds. Our tip for this week, use wide wobbling crankbaits in clear water and cold water. Use wide wobbling crankbaits in cold water. Cold water is normally clear water too this time of the year. And you know, this year I've been lucky enough to get involved with Mimic, and the man that owns Mimic bought Lucky Strike lures, and so he gave me a Mimic impersonator way back, and that's a clear plastic wobbling crankbait that you insert different colors into. So you can take one bait and insert whatever color you want. The inserts are different color, and you put them in there, and you catch fish on them. You want to change colors? Like you want to take that crankbait, that right there, and put that color in. You can put that color inside. You want to change to, say, a chartreuse. You pull that out, put another color inside. And it looks sort of like that bait right there. But it's a mimic impersonator, and it's got the widest wobble of any crankbait I've ever seen. And it's a sinking crankbait. That means you can throw it out there and fish it 2 foot deep, 5 foot deep, 10 foot deep. Wind it back in. As you wobble it in, it's got the widest wobble, and it's got a wide. It's more wide wobble than any crankbait I've ever seen. It's hard to say all that, but it wobbles wider than any crankbait I've ever seen. Jimmy, go get your wobbles widened. And it dynamite. It'll smoke them. You want to see all the different colors they got and learn a little more about it, go to luckystrike.com and you can see that. Guys and girls, it is so beautiful out here. I think I might take my shirt off, get a little suntan. But remember, I love you.